Good morning, everybody. I'm Bruce Rivers, and we're at Henry Miller Elementary School here in Los Banos celebrating the 25th annual Ag Day. And as you see the sign in the back, Henry Miller Ag Day, one of our major sponsors, Real California Milk. We're out here today, instead of being in the studio, to come out, be out here a few hours dealing with a lot of the young people from the FFA and the 4-H club and the animals. The kids are hustling and bustling now, going out of their classes, heading to the different events. We're out here today just promoting the Ag Day. Of course, we're in an agricultural community over here in the Big Valley in Cali. If you know anything about Los Banos and the Central Valley of this state, a lot of the big ag stuff goes on here. Anything from, they raise everything here, except tropical fruits, and there's no humidity in the area. But we have plenty of, I've already seen a few cows, some Holsteins, I've seen a few lambs and some goats, and there's other things out on the perimeter. We'll be moving around all around out here. We're going to meet with the young people that handle everything. So with the FFA and the Future Farmers of America and the 4-H Club. So as we move around, you enjoy it today. Have a great day, and we'll tell you all about Ag Day. Hello, everybody. We're here today at Henry Miller, and we're celebrating our 25th year in the Ag. What do you call it, Ag Day?
Yeah.
That's what it's called, Ag Day? I tell you, I'm from the city, so you know. But listen, I've got some of the wonderful young ladies here that are, and they've got an exhibit called Dairy. You don't mind if I get your name?
I'm Katie Racy.
Katie?
I'm Emma Van Lobensels.
Miss Emma?
I'm Jalen Machado.
Okay.
I'm Lexi Cook.
I'm Sienna Barrett.
Look at there. These young ladies. Now you ladies are with the Future Farmers of America. Is that right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit, because while there's kids listening to you right now, let's tell us what's going on. You do your thing, and we'll just record you.
Okay.
How about that?
So good morning, everyone. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Good. So who knows what a dairy cow is? I'm pretty sure everyone does, because that's where we get our milk from and cheese, right? Remember that. We always get our milk and cheese from there. And does anybody know what other stuff we get from cows? Right, food. Right here.
Cheeseburgers.
Well, that's a beef cow. That's a beef cow. Dairy cows are what we get: milk, yogurt, cheese, ice cream, and other things. Lexi will now tell you the different breeds and colors of all the cows.
So this is a Holstein. They are black and white. This is a Milky Shorthorn. They are red with white markings. This is a brown Swiss, and they are typically gray and dark brown, and they can even have white. That over there is an Ayrshire. They have red and white markings. A Jersey is all brown, sometimes light brown, and a Guernsey is usually red and white.
Sienna, you have a game for everyone?
All right, so do you guys like being loud, especially first in the morning? Yes. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna name a product. It might be a dairy product, it might come from a cow, or it might be an imitation product. Does anyone know what the word imitation means?
Copy.
Yes, it's a copy. And it's trying to pretend that it's gonna be our healthy, nutritious product that comes from milk. So I'm gonna name it, and if it comes from a cow, you guys are gonna say moo. So if it comes from a cow, you're gonna say moo. And if it doesn't come from a cow, you guys are gonna say boo. All right, so let's try with an easy one. Milk. And here's another easy one. What about water? All right, so we're gonna get harder and harder. All right. Almond milk or almond milk. Now, do you know why? I'm gonna pick on you right here. Do you know why they call it almond milk?
Not really.
So, almond milk. What about you? Do you think you might know?
No, but no.
Yes, it's made out of almond. And they're trying to say that it's just as healthy as milk that we drink here at home or here at school in our cereal. So, should we drink almond milk? No. It's not healthy.
Boo.
You know what's so great about milk?
I'm a milk baby.
It provides us protein. You have nice, strong muscles. Let me see your muscles.
Ah! I don't hear it, but I
Okay. It also provides provides us with our gorgeous white teeth. Let me see you smile. I need to see teeth.
That's a shy one.
Here's another one. Cheese. Butter. Margarine. Margarine is a pretend butter. So it's yellowish in texture. It's a little bit softer. And you can buy it in a store in a cube like butter. And it says margarine, very tiny words. Or it'll say like butter on its label. Now here's one that I think you guys all love. Ice cream. What's your favorite type of ice cream? Alright, what about you in the Aeropostale? Strawberry. Okay. What about you, Emily? Strawberry. Anyone like vanilla ice cream? Vanilla ice cream is the #1 favorite ice cream in the world. Isn't that cool?
I'm in the favorite group. How about that?
Here's a really tricky question. Cheese pizza. How many of you guys love mozzarella? That's the #1 consumed type of cheese in the California, especially on our pizza. Who loves pizza?
Alright. So, does everyone remember the types of cow breeds and what colors they are? Do you remember that, what Lexi said? Okay, can I get 6 volunteers, please? Here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys, one more. So you guys can come up here, please.
So, what a cow does, she eats some food. So, usually people say grass, and actually hay and grain. Hey, Keith, do you want to grab the hay and grain to
Yes.
see what it looks like? And they eat it, and they'll pull up nutrients like
I'll start on this side.
Now, here's what's great, a fun fact. Hey, guys, how many gallons of water does a cow drink a day? Good job. A cow drinks a whole bathtub. That's about 30 to 50 gallons of milk a day. Any other questions?
So now they're showing the kids what the cows eat, the grain. Now what do they call that? That's just regular grain? What is it?
That's in there there's oat hay, alfalfa hay, and grain.
Okay. Somebody just said that the cow drinks a bathtub full of water a day.
50 gallons.
Wow, 50 gallons of water. That's a lot of water. Wow. Amazing. Young man, he answered that right off. So I guess he's into ag, as they say. Now we're gonna bring the baby over.
Any other questions?
Do you guys want to see a baby heifer now? Alright. You guys have to be slow and gentle with her because they do get scared easily, okay? It's a girl. So a heifer, a baby cow, which is a girl, is called a heifer. And then a boy is a bull, but a bull cow.
Do you want them to line up in a single row?
Yeah, alright, so let's start from this end and we'll just pick you guys up and go around. So you start with you first. You can come up and touch her if you'd like. Black and white Holstein. Does anybody else have any more questions?
They eat about 100 pounds a day of food. What's your question, Phelan? She's a couple months. She was born in December.
So she's a baby.
What about you, Sarah?
Kids are asking some great questions. Call her.
Anybody else?
How much do they weigh when they're born? About 100 pounds when they come out.
But remember, her mom is a big cow too. Like really big.
Like super big.
So that's why they come out a lot bigger than a regular baby would. Anybody else?
What's your question?
What's her name?
Her name's Angel.
They could have about 4. They could have 1 every year.
They can have twins. Like
Yeah.
two, they can have twin cows. One could be a boy and one could be a girl, or the same boy and girl. But yeah. Anyone else? No? Okay, well, thank you all for your time. I hope you guys learned a lot. That's how you do it.
With my favorite FFAs, Future Farmers of America, and we all got their names. I don't remember them all, but you'll know them all. Let's start again.
Sienna Barrett.
Sienna,
Katie Reese.
Katie,
Lexi Cook.
Lexi, Emma,
Jalen.
and this here is Angel. Angel is we see you, Angel. Angel's about, what do you say, born in December?
Yes.
So we got a baby Holstein heifer.
Yes.
See, the only time you can say that word without getting in trouble. She was born in December. Her mother's a pretty big cow from what y'all said. And are those horn knobs? Little horn knobs. Okay, that's amazing. So now you guys have been taking care. You ladies have been taking care of her, and
This is Emma's heifer.
it's Emma's heifer.
Yes, so
Okay.
she takes care of it.
All right, Emma. Well, we're so glad you gave. We saw the kids ask some great questions. We found out. I guess a full-grown cow drinks about 50 gallons of water a day. Is that what I was told? And eats about 100 pounds of food a day. So I guess she's about in half range. Well, she's eating mama's milk. Is she doing mama's milk?
She's on hay and grain now.
Hay and grain. Okay. Wow.
It depends on the dairyman if they want to keep them on the mama's
Okay.
milk or just take them right off of it right away.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the beef presentation. My name is Haley.
William, Ryan, Zachary, and I'm Joey.
So we all have a name, right, to identify ourselves, right? So people go up to you and say, hey, and then your name, right? Well, cattle have the same exact way of identifying themselves, but not so much as a name, but more as a thing that gets placed on them. So Joey's going to go ahead and discuss that.
So that thing's called a brand. It's a lot like a tattoo for a human. A tattoo is used to identify the cow or whatever it is, and then so a rancher will have his own brand to put on his cow. So for some reason one gets out or one gets lost, you're easy to identify it and find it to know that it's yours. And this is an ear tag that goes in the ear like an earring. And this is used to identify the specific cow or which one it is in your herd. Yeah, a lot of times I'll have a number on it or just the brand or something on it. And then there's a lot of fun facts about beef. There are approximately 98 million beef in the world, 98 million cows in the world. And a cow has 32 teeth. And cows can smell up to 6 miles away. And hamburger meat from one steer would equal 720 quarter pounders. Yeah.
So just as we are different people, cows are all different. They all have different genetics. So William's actually going to talk about the different breeds that go on throughout the industry.
So one of them's Angus beef, Maine Anjou, the Shorthorn, Simmental, Charolais, and the Hereford beef. And those are just 6 of the many kinds of breeds.
So in our life, we have girls and boys and everything in between. So cattle have that too. So a female cow or a female beef that has had a baby is a cow. And a heifer is a female that has not had a baby yet. So basically they're the teenager of the group. And then when a cow gives birth, they have a calf. So that a calf is a baby cow. And a steer is a male that has no reproductive parts. By reproductive parts, I mean they can't go and have babies. So basically they are used primarily for beef and meat. A bull does have reproductive parts and they can reproduce and have children or calves. So, what'd you guys eat for breakfast this morning? and dinner, cows do as well. So Zach is going to go ahead and discuss the different types of food that they eat.
So cattle, their diet consists of hay, grass, grain, and the grain has cotton seeds, corn, molasses, and oats. They drink 30 gallons of water, and calves will drink milk in their early stages of life.
All right. So a lot of things come from beef cows, not just beef. Do you guys think milk comes from beef cows?
No.
What's milk come from?
Dairy cows.
Dairy cows. So there's a drastic difference between beef and dairy. Dairy stores their fat and uses their energy to produce milk, and beef uses their energy and fat to marbleize and get bigger so they can produce more meat to feed the world. So not only do they produce meat, but their hide is also used. So your mom's purse, leather shoes, tires, cow fat actually, so just like a leather purse. So have you ever wondered when you're driving in long distances why your tires never get hot? Well, cow fat is actually used in the tires to keep them cool while you're driving. So they're used in many different ways, but they're primarily used for meat. But other things are also used in different ways to help us in our daily lives. So as we look at this diagram, we have some main cuts. So we have the chunk, the rib, the short loin, the plank, the plate, the flank, the brisket, the round, and then the loin. So as we look at these, all of these produce different cuts of meat. So your chuck, and your brisket are basically your more produce your stews, your roasts, the things that take a long time to become tender. Because in this area, the meat is very dense. And if you go to the round, your round produces your hamburger and some of your more roast type products. But everything in this is basically your prime cut of meat. So if you're looking with your filet mignons, your T-bones, your prime ribs, all of those more expensive cuts of meat come from the middle of the body and normally come from the upper part. So does anybody have a favorite type of beef product? Ribs? Steak? Anybody else? By a show of hands?
None of you are putting it in tacos?
Ooh,
Your carne asada, all that shredded
there you go,
meat.
teacher.
Hamburger?
Teacher had to help y'all. Good teacher.
Yep.
Brisket.
So now we're going to play a little bit of a game. So we just went over the parts, right? So I need 9 people. By show of hands, we're going to line up over to this side, right here by the pole. And steak. What kind of steak?
Yeah, good job.
T-bone, there you go.
Got to get a little help from my friends. The young
Anybody else? Ribs, good job. All right, so what are brands used for?
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Where do ear tags go?
Here.
Good job, everyone.
Good job. What is a steer used for? Steer? Good job.
Blocking out the sun
as we
on you.
mentioned this morning, or earlier in the presentation, they eat food, right? So actually we have an array of what they eat seat up here, and you guys are actually going to be able to come up and touch and feel the food. And William's going to put some hand sanitizer in your hands to make sure that you're all clean. Does anybody have any questions? Can you taste it?
No.
No.
Anyone else?
Anybody else? Good job. That's actually. Oh, you read the poster. A cow is pregnant for 9 months, just like a human. Yeah. Anybody else? All right. Oh,
What's the
healthiest food they eat? I would have to say the grain, because it supplies them with multiple nutrients and basically combines. It has a little bit of cob in it. They have cottonseed hulls in it, and it's also mixed with molasses. The beet pulp is basically dry. It's dehydrated, you could say, but when it touches water, it expands. So it makes them look fuller. And then cob is basically just some protein covered, mixed with some molasses. So you know, like see, they have corn kernels in it. Cows can actually produce, or not produce, but they can eat just about everything. We actually ingest, or we put a magnet inside of them. It's actually healthy for them, but it goes inside a part of their stomach, and actually if they eat anything bad or anything metal, it sticks to the magnet so it doesn't continue to hurt them. Reproduce? It's usually about a year and a half. They eat about 8 pounds a day, you could say. 8 pounds a day? 80 or 8? Eventually, the magnet...
8. They said ask 8 or 80.
8. So the magnet eventually comes out through their rear. After so many years, so the magnet does end up coming out. Do you guys want to know another fun fact? Yeah, sure. Cows have one stomach, but they have 4 compartments.
That's where we get that term, chewing the cud. What does that mean?
So chewing the cud, actually, once they digest food twice. So they eat their food and it goes to one part of their stomach, but then it comes back up and they chew it again.
I knew that'd get them.
So when I tell you when you're chewing gum, you look like you're chewing your cud.
Now you got it. There you go, teacher.
Now it all makes sense.
And actually, if you ever see a cow with pockets, they're probably storing their food. So kind of like a chipmunk.
A chipmunk.
They store it right here until they chew it the second time, and then it goes down and actually goes through the 3 other compartments. Any other questions?
What's a lifespan of
Lifespan? About 16 to 17 years.
Doesn't it bother them to like store their food and having it in their mouth?
Actually, it's kind of like relaxing to them. They just kind of like, they're always eating, you could say. So it's just part of their lifestyle. So just like you eat morning, noon, and night, they only eat morning and night. So because they only eat twice in the afternoon, they're continuing to chew their morning food, so they're not as hungry.
How do you tag it?
So do you know, has anybody ever gotten their ear pierced? Okay, so you know how they use piercing? You call it a piercing gun? That's what there's called an ear tag gun, and it actually goes in between the ear and puts it in their ear.
just a little bit longer. But used for market is called a wether, which these two are wethers. And a boy sheep used for breeding is called a ram.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you about the different kinds of breeds. We have the Dorset. It has a long body, it's really muscly, and it's completely white with really thick wool. A Suffolk. It has medium wool, dark face and legs. It's good for meat production, and it has a really large frame, so that means that they're really, really big. These two lambs here are Hampshire lambs. So they have a really large open face. The wool on its head should go all the way from their neck to the forehead. It has really dark hair on their legs and their face. And then these are the most common lambs that you guys are going to see like at the fair and things like that. So a lot of 4-H showers and FFA showers use Hampshire lambs.
Okay, next we're going to talk about what they eat. So what they eat is called their feed. Some lambs you see out in the field, they'll be eating some of the crops out there and the grasses out there. And other lambs used for markets and showing, they eat grain, which is a mixture of oats, wheat, barley, corn, and molasses. And all sheep like to eat alfalfa. We have some over here for you guys to see. So this stuff is called alfalfa. It's kind of similar to hay, but it's edible for the sheep. So this is kind of like their dessert or candy. They really like to eat this one.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about the byproducts of sheep. So that means the things that we get from sheep and why we raise them and why we show them and things like that. So some byproducts are milk, cheese, shampoo, conditioner, crayons, candles, and makeup. So a lot of that comes from the lanolin in their wool. In their wool. So it's used for a lot of things like clothing and all kinds of stuff like that. So, anything else you guys want to add?
So when it comes to showing the sheep, what you want to do is you want to take your left hand and place it underneath their chin. And you're going to take your right hand and just kind of rest it on the back of their neck. Sometimes you can let go. So just kind of guide them. And if they're being really stubborn and they don't want to walk, you kind of tap them on their behind a little bit, just a little tap and they'll go. And when you're in the show ring, you want to remember to make really nice square corners. Even though the ring is a circle, you want to make sure you're showing in the square. So something to remember is wherever the head goes, the tail end will follow. So if you slightly turn their head to the right, their whole body will go to the right. So something that you want to do, especially in market, is you want to get the sheep to kind of flex their muscles. So what you do is you want to put your left leg out and you kind of push the inside of your leg against their chest, and they'll push a little bit against you, flexing their muscles so you can see how much muscle they have in their loin, how much fat they have, and the judges will see which sheep that they think has the best quality meat. Do you guys have any questions?
No? All right. Well, then we're going to...
Fifth graders, no questions.
No questions? Okay, then we're going to ask you guys some questions about what you guys just learned. So can anyone tell me what breed of sheep these are?
Raise your hand. Ooh, somebody want to pay attention.
Go ahead. I'm sorry? No. It's okay.
It's got to be from the list
Right here. So they're either Dorset, Suffolk, or Hampshire. Okay. Hampshire. Good job. All right. Can anyone tell me some things we get from lambs?
Conditioner.
Conditioner. Good job. What else?
Makeup.
Makeup. We all like
I don't
makeup.
know, you know, lambs were beautiful, you know.
Go ahead in the red sweater.
I had an answer. I had the right answer.
She had a right answer. So
Sorry.
she's one of them kind of teachers. You gotta let her get her candy.
Go ahead. Shampoo. Good job. Anything else? Go ahead. Crayons. Good job. Okay. Can anyone tell me what a baby sheep is called? Go ahead. Go ahead. In the black.
A lamb.
A lamb. Good job. Okay, in just a second. Catch up here. Okay. Let's see.
Nice day. Thank you, God, for opening
Okay,
up.
can anyone tell me some of the
closing
food
up
that
the
they eat? What's
sky.
their favorite thing
Yeah,
to eat?
because it's going to rain again tomorrow.
Tonight.
Alfalfa. Good job.
So we are set. Thank you, Jesus.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Open it up right there. What kind of sheep is that one right there?
Oh, that's a ewe. The really fluffy one?
The fluffy one. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
With the little short legs.
That's a
Yeah.
ewe, so it's a female sheep.
sheep.
Female sheep. Okay.
That's
Come on,
so
Red.
right now that one's probably pregnant. That's why it's so fat.
So fat and fluffy.
Yeah.
And their legs are the same length as these ones, but the wool is just
Because there's so much wool, it look like it.
It's also in grass.
There it is.
So
There it
shorter.
is. There it is.
Any other questions?
Teacher said, looks like, is that he or she?
He.
Look like he's so uncomfortable. Is he uncomfortable?
No.
No,
He's just relaxed.
He's just chilling, huh?
just chilling.
Chillaxing, as
I
my
know a couple
grandson.
people I could put in a vice like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, a couple of.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show you guys
They're
how
gonna
we
do some
shear
shearing
the-
right now.
Okay, come on, take a video, Jacob.
So this is just like you guys getting a haircut.
Can you get me closer?
Wow, those are great clippers. I'm cutting my hair.
Never is. Oh my God.
Get a little bit of water.
Oh my. Okay, Jacob. Stop the video and take a picture of you standing in this place. Come on. Once a lifetime thing.
So they're shearing the sheep now, giving us a demonstration. One of the local teachers here, Miss Pam, she is not camera shy at all.
No, not at all. But,
She wanted a picture of her, told the kids to take a picture of her standing this close. Because if his head wasn't in that vice, she'd probably take off running.
I would be beating you.
So here we are, like I said, we're getting an example of shearing the sheep. It's like getting a haircut. Done got wool like mine.
Yeah, you want to use those clippers, Reb? Oh, look.
Got all that going on down here, same color.
My.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
So usually we get it a little closer, but these shears are a little dull, so it's kind of hard.
Let's give her a hand for the shearing. There you go. So that wasn't all that fun for you, but that man, well, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
You coward.
Okay, take a picture of this, Jacob. Take a video of this. Oh,
Here go Miss Pam gonna feed the sheep. Look at it.
try to grab it with your little green stuff. Hold on. Here you go.
I think Miss Pam's one of our former teachers of the year around here. She's liable to jump in on anything.
Anything.
Jump in the canal, mess with the catfish. She just.
You got this, Jacob? Because my kids are not, my children are not going to believe this. My grandchildren either.
Well, your children can go to Los Banos Today and watch it on video. It'll be live. Well, it'll be not live, but we're going to post it. Miss Pam Smith, one of our great teachers here. Y'all give a hand clap for your teacher.
Yay! Are you cool? What's more?
She done got all cool with it now.
I'm cool now.
Yeah.
Let me see, open your mouth. Open your mouth. You watch
Nobody
this stuff,
like
you
Miss
got
Pam.
this stuff? You got me, Carolina?
Nobody like Miss Pam.
He snatched it out of my hand. Okay, that's close.
Yay, Miss Pam!
All right, so you guys want to come up and pet him? Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Who started?
It's basically about, we're just talking about the different breeds of goats, and then we're showing the parts and talking about what's needed to prepare for the fair and what we feed.
Okay. So what you feed, different kinds of goats, and getting ready for the fair.
Yes.
I like that.
And the supplies that we have.
Supplies that you have, that looks like food down there.
Yeah, it's the grain and the
Grain and hold that up a little bit so I can see it. Reach in there and grab some of that. That's
This
beautiful.
is a lamb food that we feed them. It's just to make them gain a little bit more weight, and this is the grain food that we give them.
Okay, let him get a picture of that. There you go. Okay, so how many different kinds of goats are we top? You got dairy goats and meat goats. Oh, it's like cows, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the meat goats. Who's gonna talk to me?
So we have a Kiko goat, and they are kind of known for their horns that go out.
Yeah.
And then there's the Spanish goat, and they eat like any bushes that have thorns on it, or like raspberry bushes, and they're like really hardy animals. And then there's a Tennessee goat, and they're the ones that faint. So like when they get nervous or surprised, they'll just fall
Fall
over.
over, yeah, I've seen that.
And then we have the boar goat, and that's actually what we show at our fair, and that's what we
Okay.
have here today.
So these are babies.
Yeah, they
And
are.
how old are they?
They're probably around 3 to 4 months old. So.
Oh wow, balloon babies. That lady that's over on what is it over on St. Louis? She got a lot of goats.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
Okay. So tell me about who gonna talk about the dairy goats?
I will.
That's your job. Talk to me.
Yeah. These are the top 6 dairy goats you'll find around here. There's an Alpine goat, the La Mancha. The La Manchas, they have the small ears, so it looks like they don't have ears at all.
Uh-huh.
The Nigerian dwarf, the Overhazen goat, the Saiyan goat, and the Nubian goat.
Nubian goat. Yeah. The African goats. I've seen them. I guess I've seen them in my travels. So talk to me. Goats and meat production.
Okay, so goat meat is actually lower in fat than red meat.
Yes, it
and
is.
It's better for your heart, so it's a lot better to eat. And it's also one of the most consumed meats in the world. And it's also leaner, and it contains more cholesterol, fat, proteins than the lamb and the beef.
Wow.
And cashmere goat's hair is used to create cashmere, a very
Yeah.
soft fabric. So you
Yeah.
can use it to make really soft, like warm blankets or
Yeah.
sweaters and stuff like that.
I got a cashmere coat. Cost me a lot of money when I got it. Goats and milk. Talk to me.
So a lot of people like goat milk better than cow milk because it's easier to digest than cow milk.
Okay.
And so that's the reason that most of the world drinks goat milk rather than cow milk. And goat milk, like any other milk, can be used to make cheese, yogurt, and butter, and also to feed human animals or human babies and animals. And a fun fact about the goat milk is that its flavor can easily be affected by whatever the goats eat. So like if they eat turnips, the milk could taste like turnips, or onions, it could taste like onions, or anything like that.
So whatever they eat, it'll come out in the flavor.
Yeah.
That's like the refrigerator. You put the wrong stuff in the refrigerator. Hold on, let's finish the announcement. Thank you. Okay, if you put stuff in the refrigerator, it'll affect some of the food. So that's goats.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
And that's the interesting fact. So now how many of these goats are in our area that we know of?
There's quite a bit.
The most common dairy goats you'll see are these ones.
It's called Sanine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you'll find all of them, but probably the most common is the Saiyan.
You won't see
The white
a lot
dairy
of,
goats.
You won't see a lot of these meat goats. You
Yeah.
might mostly see these around here.
Uh-huh.
They're just the main meat goat. It's what we show. They're the most stylish, best looking, or these are kind of a little rough around the edges.
Oh, yeah. Now,
so-
that little one that you just took out,
Yeah.
what's her name?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Okay, there you
His
go.
name is Almond.
Almond.
And yeah, I just took him out because they were kind of fighting.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there,
they're
so-
butting.
And he's little.
Yeah.
So
Now, what kind of goat is he?
he's a boar goat.
Boar, okay.
And he's a little on the small side because his mom didn't want to feed him when he was a baby, so he's kind of the runt of the group.
Oh, the runts are usually the toughest.
Yeah.
When you get right down to it, they really handle stuff. Yeah, I know they left you in there. It's your fault. It's your fault. You shouldn't have been I know.
Yeah, she's
I hear you.
because she can't see him, but when she can see him, she'll be
She's
fine.
seeing she'll be all right.
Yeah.
Now, are they related?
Yeah, they're like half. They have the same dad, different moms.
Different mom. Okay. Well, look at here. So we look at that's a cute little old thing. You know, some people have them in their house. They jump the little pygmy goats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's the little bitty ones. Look like little dogs. Oh, she found the food.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, he found the food.
They do better in groups than they do alone. So.
Now, since they eat everything, he eat right through that plastic,
I
won't he?
think there might be food at the bottom.
Okay, down the food in the oh yeah, they found it, found it, just like me, find the food, buddy. Yeah, right. Pereira's one of our local board members. We're just out here. He's checking out Egg Day with everybody else.
Yeah, I am.
The kids are soaking it all up. We're having a good time, and glad you're here. See, I love it when the board people come by and deal with us here. And we're going to move our camera because, you know, people got big feet. And the camera will go down, and that'll be the end of the show.
We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. So, hey, how you feeling today? You excited about what's going on today?
This is great.
Yeah.
The kids are really excited about having the FFA groups here.
Yeah.
And the FFA groups are just wonderful kids who are learning great leadership abilities. Like you, I heard you asking them whether they were going to be farmers, and they all had different things in mind for their future. But one of the things that FFA does for them is it teaches them leadership skills.
There you go.
And so, you know, if they're not going to be farmers, they're going to be great leaders.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to our students becoming great leaders.
Many of the diverse things we have here in our community, and one of our great elementary schools, Henry Miller. We got a few more. But we thank them for inviting us to Ag Day. Thank you, Mr. Anthony.
Thank you.
As you move around and enjoy what you see.
Check it out.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you much. Good talking to you.
We are here still at the Henry Miller Ag Day. Henry Miller Elementary School, what they call the Henry Miller Hawks. And we are here enjoying all the different animals. You'll see all the different exhibits. Morning Star trucking. They've got everybody in Morning Star shirts. I guess they're part of the corporate sponsorship along with the Real California Milk Advisory Board, and we've been having a good time all so far. There's all the kids are going from exhibit to exhibit. We've seen the dairy cow, we've seen the beef cow, we've seen the beef goat and the dairy goat, and so we're moving around now. We're out on the field, coming out, looking out. They got some other they must have bigger animals over there. I see some llamas over there. I see the kid, there's some rabbits to my left. I want to get the principal. I'm going to get him over here so I can get him in here so I can get his take on things. But we're having a good time, myself and Dave. We're going to be out here all morning shooting and enjoying ourselves. And I want to get my principal over here. I want to get him over here. And here's the man so go around the puddle now. Go around the puddle or you don't get all wet. Yeah, this is my principal. Out of all the principals in Los Banos, this is my principal.
Thank you.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good.
Tell everybody your name so they know you.
I'm Jason Waltman.
Jason Waltman is the principal here at Henry Miller Elementary School. Now, I had 4 kids go through this school, and 2 of them have moved on, and 2 of them are still here somewhere. I haven't seen them yet. Hey, baby, how are you? Your principal, they're waving at the principal. Tell us about what you feel about Ag Day.
We love Ag Day. You know, I was born and raised here in Los Banos.
That's right.
We're an ag community. We've always been an ag community. So it's nice to give our students,
It's all right.
Give our students an opportunity to see what agriculture in Los Banos is like.
We met some interesting young people over on the other side where the beef cows, the dairy cows, the beef goats, and the dairy goats. And it's amazing some of the kids' leadership that's being taught.
Yes.
In the FFA, because a lot of them are going to be marine biologists and children. One lady said she wanted to be a horse chiropractor. Now that just blew me away, you know. I didn't know horses need their back cracked.
So they can work on me.
Yeah. Big fellas like us. So we are grateful for you as a principal in this community and all you do.
Thank you.
I know you have a heart for these kids.
We love them.
Some principals, I'm not going to talk about principals, but some of them, there's few like you, and a few that want to be bureaucrats. Let me just say it like that. You and I told him this morning when I got here, I was looking for you. And they said, he's out on the playground. I said, yeah, he's the kind of person who like to get in the sandbox.
I am.
Play. That's what you are. You are, you know. So we thank you for what you do and how you do.
Thank you.
And how you be an example for our children and our community. And we're gratefully we're allowed to come. Los Banos Today, your news, your town. So I'll let you get back. I know you interact with your kids.
And I hope that I almost had nothing to do with this. We have an Ag Day committee.
Okay.
Teachers, ex-teachers that come just to be part of this and set it all up. So I just come and mingle.
You know,
so I want to thank my committee.
I want you to get me to some of the committee people.
Okay.
And get them so I can interview them and talk to them about it.
I will send them your way. I'm going to send them your way.
When you see them, tell them to come find us, and we'll just talk to them, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brother, bless you. Have a good day.
You too.
Hey, That's the principal. That's him. That's the principal. That's, you got a principal, you got the principal, and my principal. That's my principal. If I was in elementary school, that's the kind of principal I would want. So Ag Day is booming right now. We got a great day. The sun is out. There's some puffy clouds. We know we're going to get some more rain. If you look on the ground, there's still rain. We can't play softball today unless we want to play mud ball. So there's a lot of rain out here on the ground. But I am feeling great today as we fellowship with these young people. School board people are here. Teachers are here. People from the community are here. I saw our mayor. He told me he was going to try to swing by, but he was busy moving signs and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still here at Ag Day. I've got Miss Jennifer. I know her name, and then Grandpa Willie. Now, Grandpa, this is her grandfather.
Yep.
So he was doing this almost before she was born. How many years is this now?
This is the 25th
25th annual. So you can't be more than 25. So he was here doing it. He was a custodian here, and Grandpa Willie's going to give us the 411 on Ag Day. Talk to me, brother. How did when you started? Well, tell me about it.
Well, when it started, all these portables were here.
Wow.
We had maybe 400 kids. Now it's
almost 1,000.
1,000. Wow.
So it's progressed a lot.
Now you retired a few years ago. You told me.
Yeah, about 7 years ago.
From actual custodian,
yeah.
But you're still here volunteering.
I still come back.
That's wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
So I know this is one of your I asked her how many grandkids you had, and all she could tell me was a lot. So
it is a lot.
A whole bunch of them, huh? Now are you from here?
We got great grandkids.
Got great grandbabies over there.
Yep.
Now you from this area?
Born in Brawley, California.
Okay.
Then we moved over here in the 50s.
Wow.
We used to do crops. Move from town to town.
Migrant farm, back and forth, yeah.
Finally, we stayed here.
Wow.
And I'm still here.
So you're one of those, you're a real Los Banosan.
Yeah.
Is that the way you say it? Los Banian?
I went to grammar school and high school here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now what school did you go to? What was the school called when you were here? You didn't go here. What school did you go to?
Miano
Elementary, and then junior high,
LBE.
Okay.
LBE, when we first got here, Miano wasn't here.
Right.
Just LBE, Henry Miller, Volta. I don't think there was another one.
That was back in the days when the asphalt just ran off into the dirt before they made sidewalks. I used to come through here. Now, I'm 64. I know you don't mind telling. How old are you?
78.
There you go. See? So
I just had a birthday last month.
Talk to me, man. Yeah, I'll be 64 next month. So now this is one of your granddaughters who we know is, I guess, are you the head of the program right now?
I'm slowly covering and taking over for Mrs. Younce, Susan Younce, who is a presenter coordinator. Yes.
I remember her. Yeah. Okay.
So she's kind of each year I'm learning more and more about it, so I can gradually learn everything about it.
How long you been teaching?
This is my 7th year.
Go ahead, girl.
7th year. I also came to school here as a student.
Okay.
So I've experienced Ag Day as a student. I've also experienced Ag Day as a Los Banos FFA member.
Go ahead,
and
girl.
been able to present here. And as a teacher. So I've gotten to learn Ag Day in and out, and it's just we would probably consider it a holiday here. It's one of the best days of our school year, and we look forward to planning it and putting in all the hard work that it takes to get everybody involved. And this year our parents went crazy on decorations, and we cannot be more proud. Morning Star donated T-shirts to commemorate this special occasion too. So it is a lot.
You got to find me a 3X or a 4X shirt.
We got you.
I got you. Morning Star is one of my favorite businesses in the community.
There you go.
Listen, I know you taught some of my grandkids.
Yes, I have. Luke and Maddie, both of them.
Both of them. Did you have Ian and
I did
Eve
not,
when they were here?
No, I did not have them.
They're in high school now. They're doing big things. Yes. So you got 2 of my children here. I'm proud. I know they've talked about you, and they talk about what a great teacher you are.
Oh, thank you.
So I want to say that. So we're happy, grateful that we were invited to come and participate, and we're just our 2nd year. We're excited about what we've seen. So we've learned about beef cows, dairy cows, beef goats, and dairy goats. And now we're out here. The kids are doing a little snack break, lunch type thing.
We sell snacks, yes.
Yeah, so fundraiser stuff.
Yes.
Okay. I see a guy got his shamrock on, his St.
Yes,
Patrick's Day on the way?
4-H.
Oh, that's 4-H. I'm thinking maybe it's St. Patrick's Day. So the 4-H clubs are here. The
Yes.
FFAs are here.
Yes, from both high schools,
From both
Pacheco
high schools.
High and Los Banos High.
Okay.
Other members in the community, Water Authority comes out every year. We have an auctioneer that kind of does a little auction in the classroom to show the
Okay.
kids how to bid, what an
Wow.
auction is all about. It's really fun. You guys should check that one out.
Yeah, I know Scott Severa does that, our current county board of
We
supervisors.
have
He
Craig
does auction.
Pafford here, yes.
Craig, I know
Yes,
Craig, yeah,
Craig,
okay.
he's over here,
All
yes.
right, well, look, we are grateful for what being allowed to come, and feel free to call us. You know that channel, www.losbanostoday.com, and share it, like it. This is your news in your town.
Yes.
And Grandpa
Thank you so
Billy,
much.
did I say that right?
Willie.
Willie, Grandpa Willie. Thank you, man, for your service.
Yeah, I did 34 years in the district.
Wow.
24 here in this school.
Man, what a dedicated public servant. We're grateful today. Thank you for stopping by, talking to us. Look at my big shirt. Look at my big shirt. I want to put on a shirt. I like big red shirt. What's changed? Gotten better? What? Talk to me.
It's more organized.
Okay.
We have more people that help divide. We divided the labor up, so not one person is doing everything, and so
Team effort.
Team effort,
Okay.
and just the whole organization. The students know where to go. The teachers know where to go. There's a certain committee that does the lunch. There's certain people that do the buying beforehand. So they've really shared the duties, and it makes it a whole lot easier for everybody.
So is that a parent you're dealing with over there? What is that? She's a student, teacher? What is she?
She's a teacher. I'm
She's a
trying
teacher?
to train her.
Come on over here, trainee. We got to get the trainee. Here come Miss Pam. Second year in training. Get right there. So you are second year. What does that say?
It says Julie Chiquita in training.
Ah!
She's Julie and I'm Julie Chiquita.
Oh, that's beautiful. Dave, you see that? She's Julie Chiquita in training. So that's her official title.
Yes.
She's in training from this lovely lady here. Now, how many years you been involved?
Oh, I've been teaching here for 20 years.
Really?
20
You're
years.
like you're 12, girl. Wow.
No, and she was my mentor, and
Okay,
you know,
okay.
so yes.
Mentor in both academics and
Wow.
yes, we've been friends for a long time.
Wow.
So it's like once you come here, you kind of stick around.
Yes.
Well, I'm honored to have you. I've had 4 grandchildren go through this school. 2 are here right now, Ian and Eve, and they've gone on to high school and middle school. And then I got Luke and Maddie. They're still here.
Well, good.
So if you,
Yeah, my kids came through here too. So,
okay.
yeah.
Well, we're so grateful for your time. Thank you for what you're doing for these wonderful kids in our community. Put a bug in our ear. That's what we're here
I'm glad
for.
you guys came to
Thank
this
you.
This is a real effort, but it's really built over the years, and we've had a lot of different presenters, a lot of it's been a really good thing. So.
Because of people like you. Your name? Tell me your whole name again.
Julie Rice.
Julie Rice and
Laura Borrego.
Laura. Laura is Julie's Chiquita in training. So thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. We get some of the good stuff, the old school, the history of the project.
Gotcha.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Rivers still out here at the 25th Annual Ag Day at Henry Miller. Now I'm over here by the rabbit folks. This is the rabbit. One of our girls we already talked to over there, she said, now this is part of, you called him a rabbit leader?
Yes.
Is that what you call?
He used to teach me and show me how to keep up with the times when it comes to showing rabbits.
Let me get a little closer. Say that one more time.
So Brett over there, he used to be my rabbit leader, so he would show me how to show and how to keep up with the times, because the rabbit industry is a changing industry when it comes to showing and etiquette.
This young lady here is serious about this. She's in the FFA. We interviewed her earlier with the cows, dairy cows. You were with dairy, right?
Yep.
All right. Now, Brett, talk to me. Tell me how long you've been doing this. And tell me what.
She gives me a lot of credit, but it was my wife.
Oh, okay.
But I've been with 4-H. This is my 20th year.
20th year.
20th
okay.
year. My wife is 19 years.
Okay.
So we've been the rabbit leaders for I think close to 15.
Wow.
Somewhere
Now,
in there.
Are you homegrown? Is this you come from
I'm
this
a
community?
transplant. I've been here for 21 years.
Okay.
My kids went through FFA. They went through, and they're both ag teachers now.
Okay.
So, through Los Banos FFA. And these kids have been with us, well, since they started. So
wonderful. Well, I'm going to get some information here. Now your name is what?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, what kind of rabbit do you have here?
A Holland Lock.
Huh?
A Holland Lock.
Holland Lock.
Yes.
That's like a lop with the lop ears. Is that what that means? Lop. I'm learning something. I'm learning something. So now, what's unique about this rabbit?
The unique thing about this rabbit is that most rabbits have their ears up, but this certain breed has their ears down.
Okay. So that's a cute little bunny. How old is that bunny?
About 2 months.
2 months old. That's a baby bunny, huh? Okay. So how many rabbits have you dealt with since you've been in 4-H?
2.
2 years? 2 rabbits?
Yes.
You been in, how long you been in now?
3.
3 years? Wow. So you raise them and then they go on to somebody else and all
This
that?
is actually her own bred
That's
rabbit.
your rabbit?
Yes. She
Go
bred
ahead,
rabbit.
girl. Let me give you some. That's all. That's your rabbit. Now, who's this other young lady right here walking?
I'm Alondra.
Alondra?
Yeah.
You got a lop? Is that a lop
Yeah,
too?
it's the father of that
The
one.
father of that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's the baby? What's his name?
Dexter.
Dexter the rabbit. What's his name?
Chewy.
Chewy. Okay. And you've been involved in this for a while yourself, huh? Yeah, I saw you. I met your parents earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were in high school or
No, I'm in junior high.
junior high? Moving on up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we thank you for showing us to Dexter and Chewy. And now how many years you been dealing with it now?
For over 4 years now.
Let me get on this side of the camera. Make sure that the camera, are we seeing everything? Can they still see me? Okay. So 2 years, so y'all started about the same time basically,
Yeah.
huh? How you like dealing with rabbits?
I like it. You learn a lot of things doing rabbits.
Okay, you learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
Leadership, how to care, how to nurture, all that good stuff, okay? Now you're junior high. Do you know what you want to be when you're going to go to school? Or
Veterinarian.
you're going to do a veterinarian? Yeah. Hey, look here. We're watching firsthand the career of Alondra. Alondra's veterinary office is in the making. Thank you. Now, what are those? Rabbit pellets or food?
They're rabbit pellets. so
Okay,
it's food.
which is food.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't grab it and grab the wrong stuff. Hey, little man, what's happening? How you doing? Now, I know now who you got here.
So this is actually his rabbit. It's a Velveteen Lop.
Velveteen
His
Lop.
name is Gumbo, and
Right,
he's
right.
a junior buck. So that means he's a young male under the age of 6 months.
Junior buff?
Buck.
Buck. Okay, that's man. How you doing? I know you knew me. I know you knew me. That's why I'm trying to get you out the way. You're in front of my camera. Come over here. I know him. Okay. And so, his name or her name?
His name is Gumbo.
Gumbo. Look at Gumbo. I like Gumbo. I'm gonna stop right there. Okay. Now, both of these yours?
No, not this one.
Okay. Now, what kind of rabbit is this one?
This is a linehead.
A Langdon?
A linehead.
A Linden. So I'm trying to.
Head.
Oh, lion head because of the
Its head looks like a lion.
head looks like a lion. That makes sense. And your name is?
Michael.
Michael. How long you been doing this?
2 years.
Now you related to these folk over here? Oh, okay. I didn't get permission from him.
No.
His dad. Oh, his dad's cool. Okay. I want to make sure you so.
That rabbit's getting away.
Yeah, the rabbit's getting ready to take off. Yeah. So now this young lady right here. Where's her mom at? That's your mom? Are you okay with them being on camera? Okay, good. I just want to make sure I know. We don't want to. Hey. So now your name again?
Michael.
Michael. And a lion head rabbit. I used to have some rabbits. Okay. And that's another one of them lobster things, huh?
Holland Lop.
Holland lop ear. Okay. And what's your name, young lady?
Victoria Flores.
Victoria Flowers?
No, Victoria Flores.
Oh, Victoria. I just use your first name, Victoria. How about that? We don't want to get all deep. Thank you for being. Listen, ladies, young man, we thank you for being here with us, showing us the rabbits. And we're glad that you're out here today learning and helping these other young people learn. We're out here with
Michaela.
and
Micah.
Micah. Y'all related?
No.
Okay, just friends.
Yeah.
Okay, names sound alike, so that means you're supposed to be around each other. And who do we have here?
This is Summer.
Summer, and who's that over there?
Stormy.
Summer and Stormy.
Yeah.
So Summer, we're in a stormy season right now, and summer's on the way.
Yeah.
So now these are, somebody's looking at them. Tell me what they are if you think. Before I tell you what they are, you tell me what you think they are. Comment. But after that, now I'm going to tell you, they're not llamas, they are alpacas.
Yep.
Now out on the highway, if you live in our area, the Alpaca Ranch love our alpacas.
Yep.
You see the signs if you're coming into Los Banos on Highway 152. You can see them off to the right there before you get to the college, right? It's down about that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this since I was probably 12 and
12
I'm 17.
Okay,
but
few
they've
years.
had the business for about 10 years.
10-year-old business.
Yeah.
So how'd you rope your friend in? How'd you get her in?
She spent the night and she wanted to come.
Spend the night she wanted to come. Okay.
Yeah.
So she here with him?
Yeah.
Who's this lovely lady walking up behind me here?
This is my aunt.
This is my aunt. Come on in here. Get in here, Auntie. I'm Bruce Rivers. This is the morning show. And now you are?
Donna Morris.
Donna Morris. So you and your husband run things.
We own the Alpaca.
We own love our alpacas. We're going to get a picture of
Yes,
the
we
camper
do.
over there, the little trailer. So we got Stormy and Summer. And I just told them the storm is here, but summer's coming. So,
And Adriana's back there.
Who is that back there?
Juliana.
Juliana, okay. So,
Golly, don't even know my own kid's name.
so she's been telling me she's been in it now from 12 to 17. How long you been doing this now, Mama?
Oh, we've been in it for about 10 years.
10 years.
Michael has been in it most of it.
Yeah.
What made you start with this? What was the idea?
We have acreage and we wanted to put animals on it.
Okay, you just didn't want to. You didn't want to just regular animals. You wanted to go over the top.
I wanted to be over the top with something that we don't butcher.
Oh, amen. Hey, everybody, we're coming down to the tail end of Ag Day, the 25th year. I'm here with Mr. Carlucci.
That's right.
Now, you're a homegrown fella.
That's right. Born and
raised
raised.
here
That's
in the
right.
area.
That's right.
And you work for this wonderful company. What's the name of it?
Holt Ag Solutions. So we're the agriculture arm or division of Holt Brothers.
Okay.
We're out of Merced. We're on Vassar Avenue across the street from John Deere.
Okay.
And we sell tractors and implements for farmers.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I see you guys all the time when you're going in on 59 or Martin Luther King. You're right
Yep,
there.
absolutely.
You guys have the red.
Red.
John
that's
Deere's
right.
got the green.
That's right. It's
So,
all
you know,
about the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So how long you been working for Holt?
Been there just shy of a year, so this is a new position for me. But I was, born and raised in the farming community, and my father was a farmer, and it's been in the family for generations. So I wanted to kind of come back home and get back in the business.
So you're living back here now, or you're back in the area and working over there? Let's get a picture of this red machine over here.
Nice and small, but very powerful, and you can get in small places, and you can get any kind of attachment you want with it. From snow blowers to mowers, anything you want.
You got the lawnmower attachment too underneath.
You drive
and
right
all that?
over it and snap it on.
Snap it on and
Yeah.
keep on rolling, huh?
Yeah, so so Massey Ferguson, we sell Massey Ferguson and Challenger, and they're all an ADCO made company, and we sell just about anything from this size all the way up to a 600 horsepower 4-wheel drive tractor.
So that is a skip loader? Is
Yeah,
that
that has the skip loader attachment, so you just turn those levers, back off, and hook up something else.
Wow. So they're like you pull these out, pop these out?
Yeah, no, you just take these two levers here in the front,
okay,
open them up, and you back away. And so all the tools are made with that same hookup. You just drive up and lift them up. Yeah, just like a Bobcat.
So we got down in here, you can't see in the camera, but there's little handles right there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so you can
and
put...
these are pretty powerful. They're not toys. They're definitely tractors, and they're real popular.
You can put the little backhoe on here?
Yeah, there's a backhoe attachment on the back, and
Okay.
they have box scrapers and all kinds of good stuff. So.
Wow. Now what is this on the back of this one?
That's a rotor-tiller.
Oh, rototiller.
Yeah.
Oh, now that I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Chop that ground
and
up.
It's a PTO driven, so it's real powerful. You're not going to stall it or anything like that. So, that comes with it. And like I said, there's a really nice 3-point hitch on these, so you can use a small disc. You can put just about anything you want on there.
I see that. That's like a U-joint.
Yeah,
almost.
so that's that PTO shaft. It hooks to that.
Spins
there's a
everything.
spindle that drives there. So if you wanted to run a pump or something and leave it stationary, you can do that for you too as well.
Wow.
Yeah, they're real handy.
So I'm going to get a picture on this thing. I am not a farmer by any means, but I like farming. I like the
Yeah.
aspect of it.
That's
I mean,
right. That's right.
everything, this is an ag community. That's what we know.
We sell to the homeowners and landscapers,
Depends on how much land you
construction.
got,
Yeah.
and the job, huh?
Yeah, they're I was talking today to the kids, telling them how far along that agriculture has come since the mule and horse days.
Right.
Where a farmer couldn't really grow more than a few acres. Can you imagine doing just this lawn here with a plow and a horse? You know?
Yeah. That's,
so it really revolutionized farming as we know it. That's right. 3 points of contact.
Lift. That's that. 3 points.
Yep.
I know these seats. I've been in some tractors. Oh man, these seats are better than my car.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, look at that. Here's what we're going.
Let's customize it.
This news you can use.
Yeah, that's right.
Bruce in the tractor and the Massey Ferguson.
That sounds like a morning show or something.
A morning show sounds like
Bruce in the tractor.
Bruce in the tractor, yeah. That is a morning show. So now this right here does.
So that controls your front loader, yeah.
Okay.
So this up and down and side. You tilt it to dump the dirt or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, and then your PTO is on this side. And that turns that on and off. And that lifts this one.
Stuff here.
Yeah, this lifts that one up and down. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's easy to use. Some of the small. There's even a smaller version of this tractor where you don't have a clutch or anything. You just push the pedal forward and you push the other one.
So that automatic.
Yep.
So this is what is this? A 5-speed, 2-speed?
This is a 3-speed, but it's got a road range and a working range. So
digging down.
Yeah, this will go about 25 miles an hour on the road.
Hooking, huh?
Yeah, that's
and
fun.
there's your gear shift right there.
That's right.
That's pretty
right.
fun, shifting in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So okay, well look, man, Mr. Carlucci, what's your first name?
Dan.
Dan Carlucci.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, thank you very much.
We're going to get with you and talk to you about some of the innovative things we have available.
Yeah.
At Los Banos Today. Don't forget, look right over there so everybody can see your face.
Okay.
Los Banos Today is your morning show. I'm
All right.
Bruce Rivers. It's Mr. Carlucci here with Holt. www.holtags.com. And right on that, if you're going in 59, you see them all the time.
Yep.
Right there next to John Deere.
Yep.
And we're going to be, hopefully we can strike a deal with them to bring our drone out and do some filming for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Los Banos Today, this is your news, your town. And we're here in the Big Valley in Cali with another great show. 25 years they've been here at Henry Miller at the Ag
That's
Show.
right.
Mr. Carlucci's a homegrown fella.
Yeah, I went here about 100 years ago.
Yeah, so you went to the school at
yeah, absolutely.
So you got an alumnus here. And where'd you graduate? LB High, I
Los
guess.
Banos High, yeah.
Pacheco wasn't built yet.
Nope, not at all.
Built Pacheco High.
Oh, is that
Yeah, he
right?
built it. Had a lot of these running around out there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of bigger ones.
Yep.
Digging up the dirt. We're having a great day. Like I see the kids heading into the classrooms. I think they're going to do some lunch. They've got what they call a baked potato.
Baked potato is interesting. I'm just going to see what that's all about.